A lot of lighting designers that I know like to refer to their work as the icing on the cake of the production, one of the final bonus additions that helps enhance all the storytelling that so many have already done. But how do you ice a cake that hasn't been baked yet? What do you start with when you're trying to shape the lighting design for the production? For me, it always begins with the script and breaking the play or musical down to its most basic parts. After reading the script at least 3 times, and that is once for entertainment, the way the audience would, then a second reading to get more comfortable with the story, the characters, and to begin brainstorming, and then finally, the third reading taking notes on logistics, specifics mentioned, and really any details that could affect the lighting. In short, script analysis. During that third read, I really try to buckle down and identify what will most likely or most realistically would be lighting each scene if it were real. This main source of light can commonly be referred to as the motivational light source or key light source. If that info isn't included in the script, you get to dream it up yourself using context clues from given circumstances. Stage directions, or the italicized text in the script, are a great way to learn more about the playwright's intentions, usually found at the top of a scene, but often sprinkled throughout the scene as well. For instance, you may encounter a stage direction like, "Flames roar in the fireplace, the only source of illumination in a windowless bedroom full of dismay." The motivational light would be coming from the fire in the fireplace on stage, or off stage for that matter. Regardless of where the set design ends up, we know that the motivational light should be coming from the fire in the fireplace. Or you might see something like, "The clouds parted over the park, letting the warm sunlight fill the air." Here, the sun would be the motivational light source in the park that's on our stage. It's also important to remember that stage directions don't always specifically come from the playwright. In many cases, scripts will include original production stage management blocking notes as well, and by extension, aren't always considered to be law. When in doubt, collaborate with your director and design team to decide as a group what they mean for your specific production. Beyond the stage directions, though, the arguably far more important place to look for lighting needs would be in the script's dialogue itself. Playwrights throughout history work in clever dialogue that informs the audience about the world of the play. For instance, one character may turn to the other and say, "It's wonderful having the beach to ourselves as the sun sets on what has been a most perfect day." We learn from the dialogue that in the scene we will be recreating a dramatic sunset, one that could evoke that specific reaction from the character. And while we may not actually use light from the sun or moon or even realistically actual fire on stage, which is a big safety no-no in many theaters, we instead work to recreate the type of light that is either directly referenced, inferred, or otherwise decided after collaborating with your team.